Well, welcome back, fellow YouTubers, toy train buffs, to another running session out here in the cave. Only this time, it's on the edge of town micro layout. Before we get started, I'd like to thank all my new subscribers, and I hope you enjoy the channel. Hope you enjoy the content. I do try for variety, and that's what we're here today for. Well, for the long-time subscribers, you know that for a couple of years running, the edge of town was the heat. I mean, it was the bomb. It was where it was at, albeit in a very small space. Now, the edge of town, I don't think I'll get too into the history, but the edge of town layout started as a bare bones platform that I took with me to train meets way back when. Then I stopped going to train meets. I dropped out of the local scene. It was basically a flat board, a little bit of scenery, but what I would do, take it to train shows, plop on some, a couple Marx buildings like the Oak Park or Girard Tinlithgow train station, maybe a water tower, put on some figures, run trains. That was it. It wasn't nothing. It was never anything special until about 3 or 4 years ago. I got a bug up my keister to do something with the board, to make it nice, make it special. And I did. I started adding scenery, structures, you name it. And it went from basically a very minimally scenic board for train shows to what you see here today. And then it fell into neglect while I was working on the larger Milwaukee Northwestern Railroad behind me. And it's a shame too. It's, when I say fall into neglect, like something from the top shelves fell on it, busted a couple things, minor. It's just honestly minor, but all the figures got jacked up and this and that, and just things just happened in general. So what you see today, I've cleared off a bunch of figures, cleared off a bunch of detail parts. I'm going to have a little bit of work I need to do, but I do want to start running trains on this again. And what I pulled out was this set of New Haven passenger cars. Now, here we have, first of all, the Marline's red engine was from a New Marx or Modern Marx set. And I pulled that out because it's Tinlithgow, and Marline's is just a generic, toy name. And the red matches the red on these New Haven cars. Each one of these cars is a Marx 6-inch 4-wheel passenger car, or perhaps boxcar, I don't know, with painted roofs and covered in what we call faux wraps. Very well done. I bought this set of 5 cars about, when? 2 years ago maybe? But just haven't gotten around to running them. It's a shame. I love Marx, and when the channel started, that was practically all I did run for many years. And then I started getting hot and heavy into, Lionel, K-Line, MTH, all that kind of stuff. Guys, gals, I like it all. I like tin plate, I like plastic, I like scale, I like detail, I like electric, I like battery operated, I like wind up. I don't care. They're toy trains. So, without further ado, there's a statement I don't use much, but let's use it today. Without further ado, let's see how this thing looks and runs on the edge of town micro layout. Woo. No sound systems. Got those in the other layout, right? One of the things I know I have to do is solder feeder wires. I've been saying that since I started this project. I still haven't done it. I think I can. Prior to today's running session out here, I spent about an hour dusting, just with a rag. What it really needs is for the layout to be emptied off, all the buildings cleaned. You know, we live in the desert, and unless you've ever lived in the desert, man, you can't appreciate just how dusty it gets out here. It's horrible. I've been a desert rat for about, well, between Las Vegas, Southern California, and Saudi Arabia, I've been a desert rat for over 40 years. Yeah, it sucks. But it is what it are. Now, you may have noticed this door just sitting here. This door belongs on the gas station with no pumps. Pumps were taken off because I want to work on the pump island. But you see these doors? Okay, they're held on by sticky film on the back of these pieces. I'm here to smell you. That sticky film isn't all that. I'm sorry. It's just not all that. It comes off too easily. So that door and its frame is going to have to be re-glued. Alright. I'm glad that still works. I do love this scene. I had bought a 3D printed still, meaning hoping to incorporate that into the landscape, and all I did was just plop it down there and forgot about it. Okay. Alright, tell you what, let's bring her on home. Alrighty, there we have it. That was fun. I really got to break out my Marx stuff. It's gotten to the point out here that things are a little bit hard to get to. So, So I put off doing a lot of things I should be doing. Shame on me. So there you have it, folks. The edge of town, as seen in classic toy trains. Totally forgot the issue number. I'll put a link to that, or I'll put the issue number down in the description. But my edge of town micro layout, more or less back up and running. I hope to do more videos of this. Cross your fingers. And until next time, happy railroading. Bye, y'all.